Alright you guys, I have something so special here today. It's actually a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be really heavy, but it's not. Anyways, I gotta get rid of this Amazon box and then I can show you guys what's inside. I'm gonna go get a knife. Whoa. As you guys may already know in the title, this is a Sony a7 Mark IV. Now I'm really excited about this camera because out of all the camera, the a7 series, not the a7R or a7S, just the a7 series, it's always been a great hybrid camera. The a7R's for resolution is mainly focused on photos. The a7S is mainly focused on video. The a7, it's right in the middle. Not amazing as the R in photos, but not amazing as the S in video. It's just right dead center. So for anybody who are hybrid shooters out there, this might be the one for you. This time, the a7 IV is like, I think it could definitely be the best camera out right now for its price range. So, first of all, I've always enjoyed these type of videos, the unboxing videos, because when I buy my camera, I can't wait to get it, and I just want to watch somebody open it. That enjoyment of watching it. It's almost like watching a kid play with their toys. Well, not as an adult, but like if you've seen kids, they watch like other kid video. You know what I mean. We got manuals, of course. Manuals. Here it is. And more tough card, more manuals. Almost done with unboxing already. Here, ooh, they put it all in a nice bag now instead of just using that plastic bag. I like that actually. Make it no more plastic, you know what I mean? This paper bag is gonna be easy to dispose of. This is either the charging cable right there for you or connecting it to the computer. Speaking of connecting to a computer, one of the things that I'm mostly excited about with this camera is that now when you're doing like streaming or something like that, all you have to do is connect this camera to the computer and you're set. You don't need another software, you don't need anything else, just this camera to the computer. And then it'll detect it as a camera and it'll just use that instead of your little tiny dot on top of your computer. You know what I'm talking about. We have the a7 IV strap. These straps are cool. I mean, it says a7 IV, so it's kind of nice. The leather is okay. Doesn't feel super premium. I never use these straps. You know, I have them, I keep them there, but I never use them. If someone else really needs it, sure. Ooh, this comes with like a nice cloth. What the heck? It's not exactly cloth, it's like napkin style. Pretty cool. Here's the charging port. And then we also have, you know what this is. Come on now. The battery. I love these new Sony batteries. They're just so good. The Z battery, way better than what they used to have. You remember those days where you would have to carry around like 5, 6, 7 batteries? 7 batteries just to do like a shoot or something. It's so embarrassing. You know, I'm out of battery, switch it out. I'm out of battery, switch it out. You know what I mean? It's insane that you have to just keep switching out your batteries like that. So I'm super happy that they switched it, that they made it like this now. I mean, it's been a while, so just talking about how happy I am that it's a new battery instead of the old one. Look at this. It's not in that plastic thing no more. I love it. I love it so much. I like the, whoa! You know, when you do something so scary and it like jumps real quick, your whole body tingles and it heats up. That's what I just felt. I swear I almost just dropped this camera. That would have been a nightmare. That would have been the saddest thing that ever happened. Oh my goodness. I need to do this on the floor one day. But Jesus, it feels nice. Okay. This feels, the body wise feels like my Sony A1. It feels like my Sony S3. It feels like the newer cameras, like the R4, what is the other one? I forgot. Oh, A9. Little bit of difference is that my A1 had dials here. This one does not. And one of the newest thing that happened is this dial right here can now be adjusted to something else instead of exposure comp. I wish my A1 had that because that's pretty cool. So I don't use exposure comp. So to have that option to adjust it to something else, that's pretty awesome. I wouldn't even know what to adjust another dial for. Maybe ISO so you don't accidentally hit it. It's kind of smart. Here's shutter speed, here's ISO, here's aperture. That's brilliant. Oh, that could work. Yeah, and then if you don't want to, you can lock it. So if you think you're gonna accidentally hit the wrong one, lock it, and now you can't. And you know that if you set the ISO, set it to whatever you like, and then lock it. Super smart. I like that. I might set that as ISO. Here's the top. You know how it goes. Manual. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is also new. It doesn't have the video dial up here anymore. So they have moved it to a second dial right below it. Instead of picking photo or video up here, now everything here would be like manual, shutter speed priority, aperture priority, and then what is P again? Down here is where you would set your video or slow motion. So you can go to picture, video, and slow motion just from that bottom dial. And you still have your 3 custom settings. It will take a little bit of time getting used to it just because it's down here. And also about this camera, the cool thing is that if you set it to photo, all these custom buttons will change. And if you set it to video, it will all change to video style. So now you have so many custom buttons that I don't even know. It's so endless. And the only way to remember every single button is to really take your camera out and use it every single day. And then the more you notice that, I use that function a lot, that's the way you put it onto a certain button. You're a different shooter. You might change it than how someone else would shoot it, how I would shoot it. Use your camera, start exploring what you use the most, and your camera will eventually be exactly like how you want it. Other than that, you guys, I mean, this whole camera looks pretty much the same. I do like the record button being up here more than I do here, but the A1 is focused more on being behind the camera and not in front of the camera. I noticed that whenever it has a flip out screen, they put the record button here. So when you see it, you can press record here. So the A1 doesn't have a flip out screen. That's why the record button's in the back. You're supposed to always be behind the camera recording instead of being in front of the camera. If that makes any sense. The joystick is pretty cool. It's nice. It's not like the best thing I've ever felt, but it's nice. It works. And over here, we have the same style, the headphone jack up here, away from the flip out screen, which is awesome. Headphone jack and then charging. And this should be the HDMI cable. Yes, a full HDMI. And here you have one CF Express card A, and it doubles as an SD card, and then the other one is just an SD card. A lot of people might complain that not both of them has it, but it's not a big deal. I mean, someone who has this camera isn't really looking for 2 double CF Express card A. That's like really expensive right now. There's not a lot of company that makes it, and I think Sony may be the only one, and they priced it up so high. And if you're buying that, you might even be looking at something even better than this, because the CF Express card is expensive. And then plus, then you have to carry another dongle around. Don't get me wrong though, CF Express card is so good. So good. The best thing about this is, boom, the flip out screen. We've all been talking about how much Sony needs to put flip out screen on their cameras, because the majority of the people who use the Sony cameras are YouTubers, or people who are creating videos and shooting pictures. But mainly, they're the only one making videos. So there isn't someone behind them recording them, and not everybody owns an external monitor. I do, so it doesn't bother me that much, but for someone who doesn't own an external monitor, having a flip out screen really helps, especially for a camera this good. 30 megapixels, 4K, 4K 30, 4K 20, 4K 60, even though it has a little bit of a crop, it's not a big deal. So you're talking about an amazing camera, and now you have a flip out screen. It just makes everything work so well. This is like the perfect hybrid camera. Amazing Sony autofocus, new Sony color, new Sony menus. You have a flip out screen, you have 30 megapixel, you have 4K recording, you have unlimited recording. What else am I asking for? Not much, you guys. Alright, you guys, this is my first impression of the Sony a7 IV. I would love to use this camera a lot more, but it's not my camera. My brother actually bought this camera, and I really asked him if I can do an unboxing for it, because I'm really interested and I love cameras so much. So I gotta give this back to him. I'm not made out of money. I don't own like 3 Sony camera bodies. That's insane. But this thing is so good. I love my A1. And I'm not definitely that gun is a lot better. So this is going back to inside the box to go back to him, and maybe I can ask him how the camera will be in the future. Other than that, you guys, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button and let me know if you want to see more unboxings, because I love unboxing and I love reviews on lens and my thoughts and things like that, or other people's thoughts. So let me know in the comment below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you guys haven't already. My name is Andy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.